Hello, and welcome back. Today we have Platinum Review number 68, Tales of Xillia. Originally released in 2011 for the PlayStation 3, Tales of Xillia is an action JRPG that was localized for American gamers in 2013. Published by Bandai Namco, the game was remastered in 2025 for the PlayStation 5 as part of the Tales Remaster project, celebrating the 30th anniversary of the long-running series. Included in the remastered version is the Grade Shop, where gameplay modifiers that were previously inaccessible until completing the story are available from the start, such as increased item drop rates, XP earned, and damage. The game begins with an introductory cutscene, setting the stage for the narrative.
When man and spirit coexist, dreams and wishes are fulfilled. Such is the life of all who live in Riza Maxia, where hope springs eternal. The spirits have the power to bring man's wishes to fruition. And in turn, those wishes preserve and protect the spirit's livelihood. Therefore, it could be said that Maxwell, the Lord of the Spirits, is in fact the guardian of all things. In this world, no known evil exists that could threaten this harmonious cycle. But if one did, perhaps it might lurk in the hearts of men.
Now, the player can select between the two main protagonists, Jude and Mila. Each have unique story details and missions when separated, but most of the story remains the same, as Jude and Mila will often travel together. You will have to complete the game with both characters, so select whichever you want to start with first. It was recommended online to start with Jude, as his story provides more background details to help familiarize you with the world of spirits and Spyrex. At times, I will incorporate scenes from Mila's story to bridge the gaps and showcase the full experience. The game then transitions to Fenmont, the capital city of Rashagal, where 15-year-old medical student Jude is late for class. Here, the player is acquainted with the basic movement controls and navigation of the in-game map. Spread throughout the various lands will be treasure boxes that provide a predetermined item. These are indicated on the map and can only be opened once. Also marked on the map will be the location of the main objective to progress the story.
Professor House, are you leaving?
Well, look who decided to show up.
Yeah. Sorry I'm late.
Worry not, lad. Now, keep this between us, but I've been asked to help down at the lab. Top secret research, they say. I need you to keep an eye on things until I get back. You can handle it, lad.
With Jude's professor off to work on a secret project, Jude is left in charge of the patients, where a spike in spirit channeling failures is plaguing the population. In the world of Riza Maxia, humans and spirits have formed a symbiotic relationship. Utilizing the mana lobe found within their brain, humans are granted access to spirit arts in exchange for mana, the life force of the spirit world. Once Jude completes his work, he realizes that Professor House should have returned by now, so he heads towards the lab to look for him.
My best bet is to cut across the central plaza and enter the research district. I should find the lab with Professor House there.
Guarding the entrance to the lab are sketchy soldiers, who indicate that Professor House has left for the day, but Jude senses that something is wrong. As he looks for another way into the lab, Jude spots a woman walking across the water, and follows closely behind, but he quickly makes his presence known.
Hi. What are you up to? The guards will be here any second.
That's why I need to hurry, and you need to go home before they arrest you for trespassing.
Oh.
Inside the research lab, Jude continues his search for Professor House. As he explores, the first enemy encounter quickly ensues, as Jude's intuition proves correct.
Relax. Come quietly and you won't get hurt.
Why are you doing this? Wait, does this mean you're holding the professor too?
I said come quietly, kid.
I guess there's no choice.
Now, the basics of combat are introduced, with the ability to move around the battlefield, guard incoming attacks, evade, strike back with normal physical attacks, or unleash a more powerful spirit art. Combos can quickly be chained together, with a limit on consecutive inputs and a restriction on spirit arts, via a mana meter known as technical points. Jude continues to fight his way deeper through the lab, learning more advanced combat mechanics, such as his snap pivot to quickly dodge and reappear behind an enemy. If struggling against a particularly strong foe, be sure to exploit elemental weaknesses to gain an advantage and inflict ailments. Completing battles will reward XP for leveling up, in-game currency, gold, and potential item drops. To obtain even more items, Jude can search special marked areas of the map, highlighted by a sparkling light. Unlike the one-time treasure boxes, these items will repeatedly generate each time a different area of the map is loaded. The contents are random, and can be continually farmed by leaving the area and later returning. After fighting through waves of patrolling enemies, Jude finally finds Professor House, but he is too late, and his worst fear is realized.
So, you're the visitor I heard about. Enjoying the view?
What is this place? What'd you do to the professor?
I love the look of fear in your eyes.
What's going on? Why are you doing this?
You're such an idiot. Let me spell it out for you. You're gonna die.
What? Kid! Ha, stop!
Have some of this.
Within the chamber is a deranged girl in red, who proceeds to immediately attack Jude, who is no match for her unhinged movement and powerful strikes.
Fireball!
Why did this happen?
How pathetic. Bet you weren't planning to die today, boy.
Jude is knocked to the ground and about to join Professor House when Mila arrives and quickly turns the tide of battle.
This guy's no fun. I'll kill you first.
Run! Whoa.
Is this the work of the Spyrex?
The what-ix?
Could he be connected to the disappearance of the lesser spirits?
Huh? You're losing me. Disappearing spirits? Hey, If the professor were with me, they might have let me leave, but can I come with you?
I see. If you stick with the person who saved you, then you won't need any more saving. Clever boy.
Boy? You don't look that much older than me. My name is Jude Mathis.
I'm Mila. Mila Maxwell.
With the professor's death, Jude teams up with Mila, and they now travel together. Shortly after exiting the room, the player is introduced to Lilium orbs, which allow Jude and Mila to combat dangerous monsters. Each time a character levels up, GP will be earned, which can be spent to enhance the orb. Doing so will boost character stat points, unlock new skills, or unlock new spirit arts, allowing you to upgrade and customize your build. Further customization options include changing a character's appearance or adding cosmetic accessories. After tinkering with the different options, Jude and Mila continue their journey. As they travel, a prompt will occasionally pop up to play a brief skit. These dialogue-based cutscenes add additional story details and develop the personalities of each character, so be sure to watch whenever available to get the full experience. Through these skits, Jude learns that Mila is actually Maxwell, the Lord of Spirits, explaining her immense power and ability to summon the 4 great spirits.
I tried to go easy on her, but humans are so fragile. I keep having to tell the 4 not to overdo it.
Mila Maxwell? It must be pretty weird having the same name as the Lord of Spirits.
Not at all. We are one and the same.
I'm sorry?
I am Maxwell, Lord of Spirits.
What? Come on, you're totally human. You look just like a normal woman.
I would hope so. That is the form I created for myself.
Now partied up, Jude and Mila will fight together. At any point, you can swap out which character you control, both in battle and while traveling. Strategy options can be customized, allowing you complete control over the behavior and actions of your teammates. These options include setting which spirit arts are active, setting which skills are allowed, how aggressive they will be, and whether they will utilize your shared inventory of items, with countless different formations and tactics to try out. After waves upon waves of enemies, Jude and Mila discover a powerful weapon deep within the facility. This Spyrex weapon, known as the Lance of Kresnik, has the ability to destroy spirits completely. Mila prepares to rid the world of this threat, but the strange girl in red returns, thwarting her efforts.
Listen up. We must destroy that which harms man and spirit.
Those are the 4 great spirits. So that really makes her Maxwell? What are you doing here?
You are really starting to make me angry!
What the heck's going on?
Oh, are you insane? Don't you know this is going to drain you too?
Your suffering, it's worth it!
It's acting directly on her mana lobes.
This wasn't part of the plan. But it's nothing I can't deal with.
Mila is able to deactivate the device by stealing the key, but the aftermath results in the loss of the 4 great spirits.
What? Haven't you ever wielded a sword before?
Of course, but I always relied on the Four's power to guide my arm. It feels quite different without their help.
Come quietly or else.
I can't believe I'm doing this!
Here's through. Here's through.
All right!
You saved me again, Jude. Thank you.
Listen, you'd better get out of Fenmont while you can.
Right. You have my gratitude.
The city entrance is always crawling with police. You'd be safer heading to the Sea Haven.
The Sea Haven.
This way.
Powerless, without the 4 great spirits, Mila struggles to adapt to her new reality, so Jude accompanies her once again. Unfortunately, as Jude and Mila approach the Sea Haven, they discover there is a warrant out for their arrest.
Jude Mathis, I have a warrant for your arrest. There's one for her too. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I have my orders.
Jude, I can't let them capture me. I have to resist.
Then we'll do it the hard way. Go on, get her.
Mila is unwilling to be apprehended and quickly flees, but Jude hesitates. However, a stranger soon arrives and helps Jude escape capture.
Listen close, kid. The military issued your warrant, and with the Military Powers Act invoked, you're an ex-marked criminal. If they catch you, you'll face execution. Come on. I hope you're sturdier than you look.
The stranger introduces himself as Alvin, and together, they all head for Azul. As a mercenary, Alvin offers to accompany Jude and Mila in exchange for payment.
What exactly do you do, Alvin? You look like a soldier, but you sure don't act like one.
You're on the right track, kid. I'm a mercenary. It's better than being a soldier. We don't have to follow orders. We set our own hours, and we help people. For a price.
Well, it would seem like you helped us for free.
Well, it's a risk of the trade. Maybe I'll find some paying customers in Azul.
After making landfall, Mila agrees to pay Alvin for his services and requests his help with combat training.
Alvin, you must be well versed with the sword. Mercenaries like you must have some battle chops.
Well, yeah, of course.
Could you teach me how to use one? I don't have the 4 to back me up anymore. If I can't wield a sword, what's left?
Regrettably, Mila doesn't have any cash, so the team helps the local in order to earn some extra gold. These sub-events are indicated on the map with an exclamation mark and can be completed at your discretion. Just be aware that some side missions must be completed before certain chapters end, as failing to do so prior will make them impossible to finish later. Available throughout the various lands are a variety of shops to help you along the way. These include the item shop, weapon shop, armor shop, accessory shop, and food vendor, each with a unique level. Donating materials found in the open world will raise the level and open up available inventory to purchase better items. Once fully stocked up, the team agrees to clear out some nearby monsters and embarks on their first side quest. While traveling, Alvin teaches Jude and Mila about a powerful technique called linking.
My Lilium orb is shining.
Mine too.
Wait, you two have orbs too? Great! We should try linked combat.
What's that?
Lilium orbs are handy things. They let you sense your companion's intent. That's a huge advantage in battle. You can coordinate your thoughts to pull off combination attacks. We call this linking.
Partnering up with an ally unlocks a wide variety of strategies and attack patterns, including special abilities unique to the linked teammate. For example, when linked with Mila, she will bind an enemy to temporarily immobilize them, allowing Jude to unleash a flurry of attacks. Working together in quick succession will fill the link gauge, allowing for the use of linked arts. Continuing to use linked arts will completely fill the meter, resulting in over limit. Once this threshold is reached, using a linked art will open a brief window for quickly chaining together spirit arts without a cooldown, or chaining together different linked arts for massive damage.
Demon Fist! Burn! Cute! Demon Fist! Die! Hit! Cute! Hit! Alright! Not yet!
Here we go.
Healer! It's over!
Got it.
Hellfire!
The likes of you will not stop me.
Demon Fist! Hit! Demon Fist!
Provide cover.
Farewell! Hit! Burn! Flare ball!
The guard's out.
Demon Fist! Ready?
Got it.
Demonic Chaos! It's over! Hit! Demon Fist! Let's go!
Roger.
Final dance! Demon Fist! Demon Fist! Let's go!
Roger.
Final dance! Hit! Demon Fairy!
Attack.
Demon Fist! Burn!
Cute. Cute.
Hit! Burn!
Thanks to Alvin's training, Mila and Jude are far more proficient in combat, and easily dispose of the nearby threat, completing their first sub-event. Still not used to operating without the Great Spirits, Mila experiences hunger for the first time.
I don't seem to have any strength.
Have you been eating properly?
I've never eaten.
Ever?
Through Sylph, I drew life from the air. With Undine's power, I received sustenance from the water.
Eating a food item will provide a temporary boost for a specified number of battles, and can include perks such as increasing attack power or recovering health at the completion of a fight.
Hey, not bad.
Not bad. It's good. I quite enjoy ingesting calories with you. Humans should learn to cherish these simple pleasures.
While Mila sleeps for the first time, Jude fills Alvin in on her true identity.
She claims she's Maxwell.
That Maxwell?
Yeah, she's apparently a spirit in physical form.
Well, not just any spirit. The Lord of Spirits. Wielder of the four elements, the eldest spirit.
The next morning, Mila decides to return to her hometown of Nia Khera in the hope of reuniting with the four great spirits. Jude and Alvin agree to accompany Mila through the monster-filled lands, engaging in skits, gathering supplies, collecting treasure, and fine-tuning their martial skills.
Is Milo really that Maxwell? She does act a bit nutty, but she looks normal enough.
I think it's true. When I first met her, Mila had the four great spirits with her.
What? Get out of here.
No, seriously. Fire spirit Efreet, water spirit Undine, wind spirit Sylph, and earth spirit Gnome.
Attack.
Tiger Blade!
Now! Kick! All right!
Nice job.
Igneous crush!
Attack.
Demon fist! Demon fist!
Shoot. Far too easy.
Focus! Onward!
Attack.
Demon fist! Now!
Attack. Shoot. Finish them. Shoot.
Demon fist!
You have big hands. Interesting. No wonder you pack quite a punch.
Thanks. The soldiers beat us here.
Great. Now what?
To reach Nia Kara, the team must travel through Hamil, where they meet a shy girl and her gruff chaperone.
Excuse me.
What is it?
What are you doing?
We're trying to figure out how to get past those soldiers.
Hey! What? Ah!
What in the world? How did you do that?
What's going on here? Child, you know you're never to leave the shed. Rashugal troops? Curse you! How dare you come here?
Huh? Where's she going?
The strange encounter provides a path past the guards, but the confrontation weighs heavily over Jude.
Once we cross the Kijara Sea Falls, we'll reach Nia Kara, the village of the spirits. At least the soldiers didn't come after us.
I hope we didn't make trouble for those villagers.
What is it you humans say? I've no time for waxing sentimental.
Because of your mission?
Precisely.
So you think your emotions would prevent you from doing what you have to do?
Can a person still fulfill their duty if they become emotional?
Solely focused on her mission, Mila has no time for human emotions and sets her sights on Nia Kara. But when they are nearly there, things quickly go south.
Who are you?
You like her? Is she the one who caught your eye?
All right, let her go. I could care less what you're here for, but she's my employer right now.
Then stay back. Unless you want me to kill your golden goose.
Confronted by a shadowy cat-like stranger, Mila is subdued, but Jude has a plan to free her.
Oh, you're just gonna watch her die then? With friends like that.
What's the expression? Out of the frying pan.
And into the firefight. Come on, let's clean up this mess.
Mila is released, but a giant monster now stands in their way. If defeated in battle, you can adjust your game plan and try again to find what works best for different situations.
Demon fist! Go!
Roger.
Final down! Igneous crush! Hit! Take Demon fist! That's one!
Roger.
Final down! Igneous crush! Hit! Demon fang! Demon fang! Demon fang! Hit! Let's go!
Roger.
Final down!
And that's how we do it.
I didn't think that was possible.
We should practice chaining our attacks for the future.
With the monster defeated, the path to Nia Kara is free, and they finally arrive in Mila's hometown.
We've arrived. I need to perform the ritual to resummon the four at my shrine. But it would seem my handmaid is away. Would you mind lending a hand?
To summon the four great spirits, Mila requires the temporal stones, so Jude collects them and brings them to her shrine.
So is this okay?
Perfect. Thank you.
Mila! Lady Mila!
Oh, is that you, Ivor?
Lady Mila, I was worried sick.
Unfortunately, the ritual doesn't work, as it appears the great spirits were captured by the massive Spyrex.
So, why do you think you can't summon the spirits? Are they dead or something?
Idiot! A great spirit cannot die!
The Spyrex advanced enough to capture even the four. When that happened, I then lost my power as Maxwell.
Now you will all leave. This is holy ground, and you'll desecrate it no more! I'm the only one ordained to serve Lady Mila!
Ivor, please leave as well. You can go home.
Huh?
Let me see. How should I put this? You're annoying.
Lady Mila wouldn't be in this predicament if it wasn't for you blasphemous fools! For the love of Maxwell, I knew I should have never left her side!
Well, Mila wasn't kidding about his short fuse.
Mila's zany and jealous handmaid Ivar blames Jude for everything that has gone wrong, as he simps for Mila and angrily storms off. Ready to continue their mission to destroy the Lance of Kresnik, Jude and Mila venture on alone, while Alvin departs and Ivar is tasked with protecting the village. As they leave Niakara, Jude and Mila are unaware that they are being watched.
So, that woman is supposed to be Maxwell? And you claim she has lost her powers, Pressa?
Yes. If she's already hidden the key somewhere, we could have a problem.
The fault is mine. I underestimated them. I apologize.
If I'd only known that woman was Maxwell, I would have forced her to reveal the key's whereabouts. No matter. It is in our best interest to let her wander freely for now.
Yes. Let her attract the attention of Rashugal, while we quietly put all the pieces in place.
At Ivar's request, Alvin rejoins Jude and Mila, and they continue their journey, now with the ability to fast travel between previously discovered areas.
We? What do you mean, we?
That handmaid of yours offered me a little job. He wasn't so crazy about his exalted spirit traveling with a pipsqueak for a protector.
While backtracking through Hamil, the team finds the young girl from earlier under attack by the local villagers, causing her to run away.
Get out of here!
I'm sick of it. No, she doesn't belong here. Make her leave.
This is all your fault, you evil brat!
What's the big idea? You okay?
Jude follows after her and learns that her name is Elise.
Hey, can we talk? Don't worry, I won't hurt you.
Hey! Oops! Clumsy little guy, aren't ya? This is Tipo. He won't hurt you. And this is Ellie, but you should call her Elise.
Nice to meet ya!
Nice to meet you too. Both of you. Are the two of you waiting for friends here or something?
Friends? We don't have any.
Well, you do now.
Huh? Oh.
Well, hey! Jude is our pal!
Accompanied by her talking doll Tipo, Elise joins Jude's team, as he doesn't trust the villagers won't harm her again. Now a party of 4, the team returns to the Sea Haven and sets sail on the only available transport in an effort to return to Fenmont. The path to Fenmont is a long journey, but at least the Rashigal soldiers have backed off their pursuit. However, the monsters encountered are deadlier than ever. Luckily, it turns out allowing Elise and Tipo to accompany them was a wise decision, as they are more than capable in battle, particularly when it comes to support and healing.
I can help.
You healed us?
Glad you brought us along now, huh?
Imagine. A little girl wielding arts like that.
Elise, you saved us.
This is some serious friendship stuff right here. Level 99 on the friendship meter.
Elise's arts could really help us in a pinch, don't you think so?
Agreed. Thank you, Elise. I'm counting on you.
Sally forth, pals!
Deep in the nearby forest, Zhao returns and confronts Elise, demanding she return with him, but provides little reassurance of his intentions.
I don't remember introducing myself.
We heard your name from the people of Hamel. What do you want?
Is that not obvious? Come, child. We're returning to the village. You had me worried sick. I never thought you would leave the village while I was away.
No, don't let him take us, Jude!
What exactly is Elise to you?
Let's just say, I know where she used to live, where she grew up.
So will you take her back to her home? Or are you planning to lock her up in Hamil again?
That is my business, and mine alone. You will hand the girl over.
Jude refuses to give up Elise, and they battle the immensely formidable Zhao in the middle of the woods.
You need to come with me.
No! I don't want to!
Please listen to me.
Well, you're one to talk.
Pixie circle!
One!
Okay!
Why must you remain with these people? They will bring you nothing but trouble, I'm sure of it.
I want to stay with them because they made me their friend.
And friends don't leave friends alone!
Elise.
Thanks to the quick thinking of Alvin, the group escapes Zhao and travels towards the nearby town of Charlton.
What?
Cover your mouths up!
Charlton is a bustling and vibrant city, full of merchants and lively citizens, but an increased military presence has them all on edge. While browsing the stock of a shady merchant, Mila inadvertently helps Drizel, a local noble that lives nearby.
Wow, that cup is so pretty.
Yeah, it's pretty alright. Pretty expensive, that's for sure.
You have a good eye, young lady. That's a genuine Efreet-fired cup.
Well, I highly doubt that. It looks like these patterns are far too wild. Efreet values order over all else.
But even still, I think it's a lovely cup, so I'll take it.
Of course. I'll even be happy to offer you a nice discount.
I got quite a good deal, thanks to your help.
I'm Drissel Cheryl. Pleased to meet you.
And I am the young madam's butler, Rowan. I'm happy to be at your service.
Thanks again. You simply must join me for tea at my manor.
As they arrive at Drizell's estate, the party is introduced to Lord Klein, Drizell's older brother and governor of Charlton.
Klein, let me introduce you. Oh, I never got their names.
I hear you came to my sister's aid. I'm Klein Cheryl. I'm Drissel's older brother, as you've no doubt guessed.
Lord Klein is the governor here in Charlton.
I see. So you protected my sister from wasting her money on worthless trinkets again.
It's not worthless. Besides, I got a good deal and made some new friends in the bargain. Wahey!
After speaking privately with Alvin, Lord Klein confronts Jude and Mila about the events in Fenmont.
I'm afraid I can't permit you to leave just yet, now that I know it was you who infiltrated the laboratory in Fenmont. Save your denials. Alvin told me everything.
She did what?
Now what? Will you hand us over to the military?
No. I want to know what you saw in that facility.
The military is holding people captive and draining their mana to develop a new weapon.
I'd like to believe you're lying, but all the pieces fit.
So Noctigal is the man behind the experiments? The king of Rashugol?
He would have to be. It's hardly hospitable to keep Drissel's friends captive in our home. But you must leave this city at once.
It turns out, Klein already had suspicions about Noctigal, the king of Rashugol, so he allows them to leave without issue. But the team is less than thrilled with Alvin selling them out.
Alvin! You tattletale! You jerk! You tattle jerk!
How much did Klein pay you to sell us out?
Sell you out? Such an ugly phrase. Money isn't the only currency, you know. It's no secret that Lord Klein is unhappy with the current government.
King Noctigal of Rashugol is the man responsible for everything. So long as he remains alive, he could construct a second or third Lance of Kresnik.
You're going to assassinate the king?
What choice do I have? I can't allow him to continue, even if his death throws your country into chaos.
With the focus now on taking out Noctigal, Mila is determined to prevent the creation of additional lances, but her thought is soon interrupted with concerning news from Rowan.
The king of Rashugol came to the manor earlier and ordered our citizens be drafted into service.
Maybe he needs more experimental subjects?
My master couldn't abide seeing his people in danger. He set off to rescue them. But Noctigal is not one who takes disobedience lightly.
Is Drissel's brother in danger?
In need of new test subjects, Noctigal has kidnapped citizens under the guise of military service. Determined to save his people, Klein left the city, but Noctigal is far too dangerous to take on alone. Accompanied by Rowan, the team heads to Burmia Gorge to rescue both Lord Klein and the kidnapped citizens. Only 4 teammates can be active in battle at a given time, so be sure to arrange your formation according to the particular encounter. If in the middle of battle you want to make an adjustment, teammates can quickly be swapped out at any point.
You don't expect us to climb this, do you? I don't even have hands!
As they approach Burmia Gorge, they spot Lord Klein, but he is trapped behind an impenetrable barrier, having his mana drained, just like Professor House earlier.
Lord Klein, so they were performing experiments on humans. I would assume the surplus spirit energy is flowing out from the top. If we enter the cavern from the top of the gorge and destroy the core producing the spirit arts,
then we can save everyone.
To save Lord Klein and bypass the barrier, the team climbs to the highest point of the gorge.
This might be a turbulent flight.
There! Alvin, the core!
This ride is too rough.
Need a hand?
Much obliged.
Noctigal's dangerous experiment is shut down just in the nick of time, as Lord Klein and the kidnapped citizens are saved, and everyone returns to Charlton.
Forgive me. I dashed off again, without heeding your warnings, and I shouldn't have.
I am just glad that you're safe.
Oh, I just hate this place! Let's skedaddle!
The Spud's right.
Klein!
Don't worry about me. Someone get these people to a hospital.
Back at the estate, Klein fully recovers and offers assistance as gratitude for saving the citizens of Charlton.
We'll have to pass through Fort Gandala from here.
Fort Gandala. Then your destination must be Fenmont.
Yes, I have unfinished business there.
I shall send men to infiltrate the base. They will facilitate your passage.
You sure you should be helping us? We are being chased by the military after all.
House Cheryl has never been particularly loyal to Noctigal. It will take some time to put the pieces in place, however. In the meantime, please, make yourselves at home.
While preparations are made to infiltrate Fort Gandala, the team rests for the night at the estate. The next morning, the preparations at Fort Gandala are proceeding slower than expected, so Drizel and Elise take Mila shopping to kill some time, leaving Jude and Alvin alone with Lord Klein.
I can no longer obey the king. He uses his own people as pawns. I'm certain Noctigal has consolidated his power for an invasion on Azul. He has already shown that he's willing to sacrifice his own people to satisfy his ambition. I am the governor, and protecting the people who live here is something that I must do.
Lord Klein decides it is time to stand up to Noctigal's oppressive actions, but Noctigal is one step ahead of him.
Master! Klein!
Damn it.
Heal him, quickly!
Right.
We know that the wound is mortal. It's up to you to look after the country now.
But I know that I'm not up to the task. It's impossible.
You of all people can do it. I know that you can.
Master, no.
Meanwhile, in the market, Mila, Elise, and Drizel are confronted by Gilland, Noctigal's right-hand man.
And you are?
A member of House Cheryl.
Foolish girl. I'm under orders from the king to wipe out any and all rebellious elements. You will come quietly, or else. Well, who do we have here? Don't just stand there. Take her!
Despite being soft himself, Gillen's army is able to apprehend the women, taking them to Fort Gondola. Back at the estate, word reaches Rowan of the Rashigal army's invasion. Rowan channels his inner Naruto and lecture jutsus the soldiers into backing down, but Mila, Elise, and Drizel have already been taken hostage. Locked within a prison cell, Mila is questioned by Gilland, as he knows she is hiding the key to the Lance of Kresnik.
You decided to finally wake up.
How dare you trap us in here?
I am Gilland, Deputy Chief of Staff for the Rashigal military.
Call yourself what you will. You're just another of Noctigal's dogs.
You stole the key to our device, yes?
What device?
And I hear you hid it somewhere, correct?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Now where is the key?
You're wasting your time. Your threats are meaningless to me, human. I have no fear of death, or injury, or loss. Go ahead and push me through. Push us all through. Maybe then you'll see I'm not kidding.
Gilland is unable to get any information from Mila, so he leaves the task to his soldiers and is summoned elsewhere. Unfortunately for the guards, Mila easily overpowers them and leads a jailbreak.
I've had enough of this place. Drizel, I don't suppose you can wield a sword. I figured. Elise, you look after her.
I can't! Not without Tipo!
What?
I need Tipo to fight!
We'll find our solution, and find Tipo as well.
Okay!
Not far behind, the men arrive at Fort Gondola and attempt to infiltrate the structure. The massive fortress is a behemoth of an obstacle to overcome, both in physical stature and enemy presence within. To reach their friends, the high-tech security system must be shut down first, so Jude, Alvin, and Rowan infiltrate deeper within the compound. Both teams move throughout the facility simultaneously until eventually reconvening in the control room.
Focus! Demon Fist! Ready?
Got it. Demonic chaos! Man, are we good or what?
Yeah.
Ouch, the cold shoulder. You really want to fight?
Healer! Demon Fist! Demon Fist! Strike! Now!
Feel
Hit! Demon Fist!
Rowan! Understood.
Splash Beam!
Very impressive.
You too.
That soldier had a key on him. I believe it will grant us access to the control room.
Who's next? My sword rings true. Excellent. I believe this is the key to their control room.
Will Tipo be there? He has to be. We'll find him soon, okay?
We've recorded an instantaneous value of 585,000 rails from the mana discharge.
Magnificent.
Tipo!
Here, Mila attacks Noctigal, but is no match for his strength.
Noctigal! I am going to put an end to your petty ambitions right now!
So is this girl really supposed to be the Lord of Spirits? Oh, please, don't make me laugh!
As Jude, Alvin, and Rowan arrive, Noctigal admits his intentions with the Lance of Kresnik.
With the Lance of Kresnik, know that I will bring Azul to its knees! You didn't really think you could stop me, did you?
As Rowan comes to Jude's aid, his true identity is revealed to be Ilbert the Conductor, a master strategist and former right-hand man to Noctigal himself.
Wait, what? The Ilbert from the history books? Ilbert the Conductor?
What business could one who cast aside both his army and his kingdom have here? Your Highness, this way. You need not trouble yourselves with these criminals any longer.
Get back here!
As Noctigal leaves, Mila pursues close behind, driven by her will to fulfill her mission, even at the expense of her own well-being.
If you must rely on trickery such as this, and if you truly need something like Spyrix to fulfill this precious duty of yours, then in the end you will achieve nothing! Not this false, twisted mission, and not your imagined destiny. Nothing at all!
That's impossible! She never once hesitated.
Your Highness, this way!
Mila!
Making an irrational and ill-advised decision, Mila is gravely injured as Noctigal flees the fortress. Any attempts to heal Mila are put on hold as security golems are activated, forcing everyone to retreat back to Charlton.
Time to go. Nothing else we can do here. Let's get her back to Charlton.
Stop them! Activate the golems!
Quickly!
Back at the estate, Mila's condition is dire, with permanent ramifications for her actions.
How much time has passed since I let him get away? I can't stay here any longer.
Mila! Your legs.
Despite her condition, Mila has no intentions of giving up on her mission. Knowing Mila will stubbornly move forward, no matter how impossible things may seem, Jude comes up with an idea that may improve her condition.
A long time ago, my father healed a patient who had lost the use of his legs.
Really?
Yes, really. So I was thinking we could visit my hometown, Laronde.
In the hope of finding a fix, Jude and Mila head for Jude's hometown of Laronde. Having abandoned his post in Niakara, Ivar confronts Jude at the Sea Haven, blaming him for Mila's condition.
Lady Mila! I finally caught up with you!
Ivar, what are you doing here?
When I saw your face on the wanted posters, I knew I just had to find you right away.
But what about your duty to protect Niakara?
I begged the villagers to let me come to your aid. They were very understanding.
You imbecile. That's not the point. Don't you realize— Ugh.
Lady Mila, are you okay? You! Tell me what you've done to her!
Stand down, Ivar. This wasn't Jude's fault. I brought this upon myself.
Please, Lady Mila, stay where you are. You will thank me for this later. How dare you allow this to happen? Shut up! I don't need to hear your excuses. I tried. I said shut up! It's time for you to pay for your sins, you bastard! Phantom Edge! Demon Fist! Dragon Fury! Light Spear! Light Spear!
All right! I must fulfill my duties.
Mila!
I don't have time for this. You two can duke it out as much as you want. I'm leaving.
I'm sorry.
To satisfy Ivar's irrational persistence on helping, Mila gives him the key to the lance to hide back in Nia Khera. Upon arriving in Laronde, Jude is reunited with his childhood friend Leia, as he takes Mila to see his parents at the clinic.
So tell me, who's your friend?
I suppose that you know this girl.
Yeah. She's an old friend of mine. How do I explain this? Leia, meet Mila.
Hello, Mila.
Bring her in. Thank you. Try not to worry. Your friend is in good hands. Have faith in your dad. You look like you've been through the ringer. Want to tell me about it?
Yeah. Well, I don't even know where to start, Mom.
How about at the beginning?
Unfortunately, Jude's dad is pessimistic, with no hope of recovery for Mila, and he proceeds to berate Jude for what he deems ineffective medical practice.
The patient is suffering from more than just leg injuries. Your journey has left her with a drastically weakened immune system. Why didn't you prescribe rest? Answer me. Surely they taught you better than this in med school.
I'm sorry.
Have you informed her of the nature of her condition?
I did. I told her you might be able to heal her.
So you lied to her?
What? It's the truth, isn't it? You've done it before.
The device attaches directly to the nerves and causes incredible agony. Few patients can bear it. Why exactly are you home anyway? What happened to med school? Answer me, young man.
So this is how you're gonna be?
Jude!
Thank you for the consultation.
Although the treatment worked once before, it is an incredibly painful procedure, and one that Dr. Mathis is not willing to offer. However, with Leia's help, Jude looks into using the Asperixis himself.
The Asperixis!
Yeah. I found it after I started helping here, when I was cleaning up.
Let's go to Mila's room. I want to try this.
What are you doing?
Shh. We can't let my dad hear us.
Why not?
We're gonna use the Asperixis on you now.
But your father just told me it was impossible.
Leia, give me a hand.
After sneaking back into Mila's room, Jude and Leia attempt to heal Mila without Dr. Mathis noticing. However, the device is not functional without a spirit fossil, adding a tricky layer to the treatment.
I don't sense any mana in this stone. Your father said that an Asperixis needs a spirit fossil, or it won't work. Your father also said the fossil has to be used immediately after it's uncovered, or it loses its mana.
Great. As if the procedure wasn't already tricky enough.
Hold on. I swear I remember that they used to find spirit fossils down in the Felghana mine.
To obtain a spirit fossil, Jude, Mila, and Leia head for the Felghana mine. As expected, The journey is a dangerous and monster-filled trek, but Leia is more than capable in combat.
Let's do this!
Got it!
Xillia Strike! Demon Fist! Swallow Dam!
All that training's paying off.
Maybe it's time for a black belt.
Now! Demon Fist!
Get him! Set!
Demon Fist! Now!
I'm on fire!
Wow!
Xillia Strike!
Now! Let's do this!
Got it!
Xillia Strike!
We're perfectly in sync.
The power of linking.
Or because we're childhood friends.
Now within the abandoned mine shafts, Jude and Leia search for a spirit fossil amongst the rubble.
Hey, what exactly is a spirit fossil anyway?
When a spirit loses its mana, it manifests in this world as a stone.
Wow. Look at this place. It's surreal.
Deep within the mine, they finally find a spirit fossil, but obtaining it is no easy task, as it is fixed upon the head of a giant beast.
Watch out! Get back, Leia!
Huh?
Look out!
Jude! Jeez, why is this thing so darn big?
It must be using the spirit fossil as a source of energy. I can't think of any other explanation.
Let's just focus on beating it.
Tempest! Now!
Get him!
Let's do this!
Got it!
Xillia Strike! Focus! Hit! Now!
Once the beast is subdued, the spirit fossil is knocked loose, but the monster quickly regains consciousness, leaving Mila with no choice but to use the Asperixis and rush of adrenaline to save her friends.
You're going to pay for that. Get away from them, you beast!
You were able to use the Asperixis.
Whoa!
Although Mila has regained enough strength to walk and temporarily fight, full recovery will be a long and arduous process.
Mila, you're awake!
Thank goodness.
Jude. Are you okay? Is anything broken? You went to the mine, didn't you? Why didn't you tell us?
I'm sorry, Mom.
Jude!
Honey, don't!
What if something had happened to the girls? Did you think it all before charging off?
I did whatever I could do to help. I tried, unlike you, Dad.
Why, you little...
Please don't be so hard on him. He did well accomplishing his task.
You're on your feet.
Thanks to these two.
Now 3 weeks later, Mila's physical therapy has improved her strength enough for them to continue their journey. But before heading out once again, Dr. Mathis has some private words with Alvin, as Jude's father has secrets.
It's been a while.
Could have been longer. You got my message, right, Doc? Did you get her to spill the key's location?
That's not my job. I'm finished with Exodus.
Just tell me what you know and I'll be out of your hair. I'm just a messenger.
Ivor. It's possible she gave the key to someone named Ivor. That's all I know. Now, never bother me again.
At the Sea Haven, Jude and Mila are reunited with Elise and Rowan, who accompany them on their mission once again.
Jude, buddy, super pal, slap me some face!
What in the world?
Elise, what are you doing here?
Well, we
We came to see you.
We wanted to congratulate you on your recovery. But we never expected a miracle. Nice to see you on your feet.
It's all thanks to Jude and Leia.
Alvin also rejoins the party, and together they set sail for Azul.
This tub's bound for Lakudum Sea Haven? I thought you were heading for Fenmont.
You're asking this now? You really do go with the flow, huh? Like, literally.
On board the ship, they discover a surprise stowaway. Inspired by Mila's strength, Leia is eager to help in any way she can, and officially joins the team. Together, they all travel towards Azul, fighting monsters that stand in their way.
Over! Got it! Aerial fire!
All too easy.
Ha! All too...
Okay.
I got your back!
Who's next?
All right!
That's it! Punishing beast!
All right! No one can stop me.
No one can stop me!
No. I stand corrected.
Shot!
Onward! Got it!
Look out! How unfortunate.
Sweeping shot!
While traveling, Mila explains to Jude the key she took from the lance is actually a powerful Spyrex, and why it is so dangerous in the wrong hands.
You gave something to Ivor a while back. Was it the thing you swiped from the laboratory?
Yes, it was the Spyrex used to operate the Lance of Kresnik. The channeling circle that bound and captured the Four. I believe it was generated by that Spyrex. I will need to generate a channeling circle of equal power to release them.
In other words, you'll need that Spyrex to save the Four Great Spirits.
I may need the Four's power to destroy the Lance of Kresnik too. But a Spyrex doesn't rely on the caster at all. A caster wielding a Spyrex can power anything, from a tiny streetlight to a gigantic object like the Lance of Kresnik. Mana capacity ceases to be a limitation. With the Spyrex, anyone can wield arts potent enough to capture the Four, and anyone can use that power to kill others, just as they plan to do with the Lance of Kresnik.
Not long after their talk, Ivar returns, yet again having abandoned his duties, and as jealous of Jude as ever.
In that case, allow me to accompany you.
That won't be necessary. I have all the help I need.
From these people?
These people, Jude and Leia here, helped me walk again. They can be trusted.
Jude again?
On the plus side, Ivar does offer a means to reach Fenmont.
I have heard of a clan in Shandu that can control monsters. They raise wyverns there, apparently.
I guess that's our next stop.
Onward to Shandu.
Ivor, thank you.
In search of wyverns, the team reaches Shandu, where Alvin splits off from the group for the time being. Mila secretly follows Alvin and learns there is far more to him than his charming and confident exterior.
Is this your house?
Mom's, actually. Look, I'm sorry I darted off like that. I was just about to head back to the inn.
Tell me what you know about Exodus.
Exodus? That's some new music group?
I heard you talking with Derek that night in Laronde.
You were faking it? That's cheating, you know.
You're not one to talk. Answer the question. Are you a member of Exodus?
Give me a break. I hate those jerks as much as you do. They've blackmailed me into working for them. I want out, but I'm stuck.
Because of your mother.
With the help of a local, Isla, the team has a lead on the wyverns.
We're searching for wyverns. We heard we might be able to find some here.
Wyverns, huh? In that case, you should head across the river. You'll find some big ones in cages over there. Go and see for yourself.
That's great news! Thank you for everything, Isla.
It turns out, the wyverns belong to a local clan, who will allow use of the wyverns for travel. But, in exchange, the team must compete in arena battles on the clan's behalf.
I'm Jurgen of the Katarl clan. You outsiders have arrived in Shandu at a crucial time for us. I'm sure you've noticed the crowds in the city. Once every decade, Shandu's clans hold a martial arts tournament. That tournament is tomorrow. Would you be willing to represent the Katarl clan as our champions?
Heck yeah! Where do I sign up?
If we enter the tournament on your behalf, will you let us borrow these wyverns?
That's the bargain. But you must do more than just enter. You must win.
The next day, the tournament begins with the preliminary rounds.
Their skills are a complete mystery. This'll either be a short fight or an interesting one.
Blaze forward.
Now!
Fireball!
Kick!
It's
not working!
You! Floor dance!
Alright! Nice job!
Stay away!
Please provide support.
Roger! Final down!
Please come forward.
Demon Fist!
Attack!
I'll accompany you.
And there you have it, folks! The Katarl champions have fought their way to a place in the finals!
After a few victories, the team rests for the afternoon and prepares for the finals later in the day. While celebrating with a hearty lunch, Mila advises everyone to avoid the food, as she realizes it is poisoned.
Don't touch the food!
What? Why?
The team is spared, but the others are not so lucky.
Only one group would use such cowardly means. Exodus is behind this conspiracy.
What's that?
It's an organization that has been trying to assassinate me for some time.
Wait, so you're saying that poison just now
was likely intended for me. Because I've been destroying their Spyrexes ever since Exodus first appeared with them 20 years ago.
That's quite some time ago.
Every time a Spyrex generates arts, it drives spirits to their deaths. Humans and spirits have a reciprocal relationship. You borrow their power to live, while spirits live off the mana produced by humans' mana lobes. At first glance, Spyrex might seem like a dream come true. In actuality, it throws this delicate balance completely off kilter. As long as Spyrex exists, neither humans nor spirits can live in peace.
Mila recognizes the cowardly culprits as Exodus, an organization that has been targeting her for a while. It turns out, Exodus is responsible for Spyrex and the resulting death of spirits, and have been in an ongoing battle against Mila for years. With the finals of the tournament postponed, the team rests for the night and regroups the next day. As the bell tolls, the finals are about to begin, but the rules have been changed to one-on-one at the last minute. With the rule change reeking of Exodus, the team formulates a counter-strategy.
It's pretty obvious this is a plot by Exodus. The people trying to snuff you out.
Are you sure?
Hold on. How do you know about those meanies?
Alvin is working for Exodus.
What? You're kidding me, right?
I wish I was. They've been having me do odd jobs for them.
Don't tell me the poison was...
That wasn't me. I almost choked down some of that stuff too, you know. I don't know who was behind it either. I worked for him, sure, but it was always small fry stuff. Even if you win, they have a backup plan. They figure you'll be worn out. Easy pickings for their snipers and the cheap seats.
Still, I'll take their bait. Anything to drag them out of hiding.
You want us to take care of the Exodus agents in the stands. That's your plan, right?
Exactly.
Once everyone is in position, the tournament begins, but the plan quickly falls apart.
What? He didn't channel that.
No! Stop it! Let me go!
Give up the doll, sweetheart!
No! Wait, Elise!
Alvin!
They weren't after you. Their target must have been Tipo all along. There weren't any snipers in the stands either!
Huh? Just Leia?
Exodus captured Tipo. Elise and Alvin went after them.
Good heavens!
Here we go!
Please provide support! Crushing presence!
Limbs turn to blaze! Farewell! Starting clock! Let's do this! Gale flip! Attack! I'm on fire!
Mila, Jude, Leia, and Rowan overcome the odds, but Alvin and Elise have not returned.
Any idea where Alvin and Elise ran off to?
I sent members of the clan after them, but I've yet to hear back. We found their trail.
Where does it lead?
We were too careless. They've gone into the royal hunting grounds.
Where is it?
It's a forest near the city that kings have used as their private hunting grounds for generations. It's a sprawling, primeval place. The Katarl clan looks after it.
Thank you, Jurgen.
The hunting grounds teem with dangerous monsters. Please be extra careful.
The Katarl clan is able to pick up their trail, but it leads through the treacherous and monster-filled royal hunting grounds. Despite the risk, the team is not going to leave their friends behind as they fight onward.
Please provide
Stop
support!
them in their tracks.
Right there!
Ready, Jude?
Meteor attack! Strike! It's over! It's over!
Attack! Feel the beat.
And ride the rhythm!
All the way to victory.
Forward!
Open darkened clouds.
Bam!
Come forth. Stop, how unfortunate.
Go away,
Right,
I have your back!
Ready, Jude?
Okay, now.
This place looks different from the rest of the hunting grounds.
Footprints, and still fresh by the look of them.
After numerous battles, the trail finally leads to Alvin and Elise, who appear unharmed, but something is seriously wrong with Tipo.
What should I do?
What's wrong? You appear unhurt.
And look, Tipo's here too. Glad you're okay.
Hey, let's play. But first, give me a name.
Huh?
Hey, let's play. But first, give me a name.
One of the Exodus agents ripped something out of Tipo, and that's all he's been saying since.
So he really was just a machine all along. A toy.
A toy?
Yeah, a stuffed animal designed to move and talk by itself.
He wasn't a toy. He was my friend.
It turns out, the Exodus agents took something from Tipo, explaining his strange behavior, but his true nature remains a mystery. From here, the team heads back to Zhandu, but before they can leave the hunting grounds, Zhao confronts them once again, but this time, he comes clean and explains Elise's childhood.
I see you finally returned to this place, child. You remember it, do you?
What's he talking about?
This is the lab where the little lady was raised.
The laboratory has been abandoned for some time, ever since we had that intruder.
I take it that intruder was you, Alvin?
Women's intuition, huh? I was investigating the boosters they were making here.
What? So it was you.
What's a booster?
A gadget developed by Azul to ramp up the mana generated by the mana lobe. Elise is actually holding one right now. Tipo. The Spud's apparently a third-generation booster.
A booster reads the mind of its owner and speaks aloud his or her thoughts.
So all this time, Tipo was just saying what's on Elise's mind?
That's not true. Tipo was talking on his own.
When you were just 4 years old, your parents were attacked by a bandit and murdered.
It turns out that Tipo's true nature is actually a booster designed to vocalize Elise's inner thoughts and feelings. Frustrated by Zhao's revelations, Elise runs off, but to make matters worse, it is revealed that Isla is the one who brought her here in the first place.
What was her name?
I don't suppose it was Isla.
Yes, that's it. Isla.
A poacher of children, you might say.
How is she doing?
She's fine. Well, as fine as can be expected, given what she's learned. Anyway, this place is dangerous. Let's get back to the city.
Once the team is reunited, they all head back to Zhandu, where they confront Isla about her connection to Exodus.
Isla, you can drop the act.
What do you mean?
You were ordered to make contact with us by Exodus.
Isla, that's not true, is it?
They said you'd never find out. They promised, but I had no choice in the matter.
They blackmailed you, didn't they? They know your secret.
Your former occupation.
There's nothing I can do to make it up to you. But please, forgive me.
I just don't care anymore. Elise is all alone now, no matter what you do.
Back on track, the group meets with Jurgen, but he can't grant permission of flight without speaking to the king first.
Are the wyverns you promised us ready to ride yet?
Yes, but there's a hitch. Now that we're on the brink of war, we can't fly the wyverns without royal permission.
To reach the king's home of Kanbalar, the team must travel through harsh and snowy mountainous terrain.
Demon Fae! It's over! Eat it! Demon Fae! Not over yet!
Out of the way! Ready when you are!
Take this! Worm Rod!
Not bad.
Found along the peaks of a mountain range, Kanbalar is the capital city, and upon arriving, the team rests in preparation for their meeting with the king. After a while, the king grants permission to fly, but wishes to speak with Mila in person. Although it might be a trap, the group accompanies Mila to her audience with the king.
I am Zhao the Immovable, of the Chimeriad.
The Chimeriad?
4 warriors in personal service to the king. To think Zhao was a member all along.
It is a great honor to meet you, former Chief of Staff Ilbert.
Ah, and you are the ebon wing of Azul, Wingle the Nova.
My name is Gaius, King of Azul. Welcome, Maxwell.
Standing before King Gaius, Wingle, and Zhao, the team expresses their concerns.
I am Maxwell. It is my duty to protect both humans and spirits alike. Is it true you once abducted orphans for this facility, and then you performed experiments on these children?
The laboratory is entirely my responsibility. It was a haven for those children. They would have died without it.
When a man loses his way in life, the ground beneath him starts to slowly crumble, until there is nothing left. A man who cannot find his way becomes trapped. The more he struggles, the deeper he sinks into uncertainty.
Wingle defends the operation of the booster facility, as he and Gaius are unapologetic and confident in their actions, doing what they believe is best. Gaius demands the key to the lance, but Mila denies this request. Unfortunately, Alvin betrays the team and gives up Ivar. To make matters worse, Pressa arrives, informing Gaius that Hamil is under attack by a great spirit, as war is upon the lands.
The Rashigal army has invaded Hamil.
What did you say?
I'm afraid the casualties are high. Those not killed were captured. They were then sent to Rashigal. We also found evidence that the power of a great spirit was used upon the village.
Well then, we will no longer have any need for the likes of you. But if His Highness were to have the Spirit Maxwell as his captive, even the unruly clans would be forced to bend their knees.
Miss Elise.
Tipo, no! Well, don't just stand there! Come on, run!
Thanks to Tipo, the team is able to fight their way towards the exit. Back outside, safety is nearly within reach, but Pressa cuts off the team's retreat as she and Wingle attack.
And then you flee. Elise, 裁判判要解的，只有在西方Priande.
What? Is that Longdow?
So und Sus for Maxwell. Ortiao and Wanza!
I warn you, he's quite strong like this.
Can't understand a word he's saying, though.
No matter, he'll understand soon enough. Look out! Look out! Look out! Look out!
Ready, Jude?
Okay.
Strike!
Donuts. Running away again, Ilbert? It's because you ran last time that King Noctigal ended up the way he did.
Even Wingle's powerful transformation isn't enough to hold them back, as the team escapes Kambalar and returns to Zhandu. Somehow, Alvin has arrived ahead of them and is ready to rejoin his allies as if nothing happened. Reluctantly, they allow Alvin to accompany them, but their trust in him is severely limited. Nevertheless, the Wyverns are ready for flight, and the team heads back to Fenmont.
It's amazing.
It's so pretty. Wow! It's sparkly!
As they arrive, they find the research lab engulfed in smoke, so fearing the Lance of Kresnik is operational once more, they head straight there. Within the research lab, they discover the aftermath of further experimentation, and that mysteriously, the Lance is gone.
Here's the video feed.
That's remarkable, Jude.
There's nothing there.
Huh? The Lance of Kresnik is gone.
The only lead they have is the strange girl in red, Agria, so they quickly pursue her movements through the city.
I know you. Yes, yes, yes! I finally get to finish you off! And it's not even my birthday.
Sorry to interrupt your little psychotic episode. You tried to destroy the Lance of Kresnik.
Well, duh!
We want to destroy it too. That makes us allies. If you know where the Lance was taken, tell us.
Like I'd tell you anything.
Despite a common goal of destroying the Lance, Agria has no intention of working together, and promptly attacks.
Squash shot!
I'm here! Blazing ring! I'm feeling it now! How's this? It's time you burn to a crisp! Pyro storm! I'm out of energy!
Don't get cocky now.
Go, Tipo! Sharing is caring! How try stopping this? Go, Tipo! You have to be kidding me!
I should warn you, I'm still not used to the sensation of sweating during exertion. Couple that with my somewhat clumsy sword grip, and well, you might consider being a little more cooperative.
Defeated in battle by Mila once again, Agria gives up the location of the Lance, as the team heads to Orda Palace, Noctigal's stronghold. Strangely, the entrance to the royal palace is devoid of soldiers, so the team heads straight inside. However, the palace itself is a complex labyrinth of teleporters, passageways, and defensive security arts. To reach the lance, waves of enemies must be defeated along the way.
What is this thing?
I admit I haven't seen anything like it before.
It seems to be an odd design specifically for security. I've never seen such a thing.
I guess just walking through was too much to hope for.
Naturally. But this won't be enough to stop us.
Sharing is caring. With me, okay? Watch out!
Hold your blades! You ready?
I'll cover you.
Finally, after countless battles, Noctigal is confronted head-on in an epic clash.
So you've arrived, Maxwell, and looking much more spry than I expected after your injury.
All to stop you.
Ilbert, will you really raise your sword against your master?
My only master is Lord Klein. There is no other.
No one in this world is more worthy to sit upon this throne than I.
You are beyond salvation.
I'm through wasting my time with you. Let's put an end to this right now. Massacre Orc!
I'm ready!
Not bad.
Embrace
Tyrant Spear! Heaven or earth shall contain me! Demon Blood!
I'll help!
You fool!
Provide support!
Demon Fang, take this!
I'm ready!
Tidal Wave!
With me, okay? Gather the spirit strength!
It's time you know your place!
Provide support! Sharing is caring!
I am king!
Noctigal, you have lost.
Noctigal is overpowered in combat and given one last chance by Rowan to do the right thing. But an unforeseen force strikes Noctigal down.
Noctigal!
As the team searches for the Lance of Kresnik, they are unable to find any trace of it or the assassin, so they leave the palace. Back outside, they discover that war is upon them.
Ajul's army is on the march! The enemy force is said to exceed 50,000 men!
Order the troops to attack.
Forward to victory.
To aid Rashigal and prevent Gillen from using the lance, Rowan creates a war strategy. Once preparations are made, the team enters the battlefield of war, fighting through enemy forces, including the Chimeriad themselves.
Let's go, everyone.
We will destroy the Lance of Kresnik.
So you've come, Maxwell.
It appears we must face each other on the battlefield after all. What a sad end to this tale.
Thanks for wasting our time with that search in the mountains.
My pleasure.
Come forth, almighty spirits! Dragon the prayer! Enjoy your final breath!
Kidding me.
Don't worry.
Far too close.
Pixie circle! Thank you! I'm here! Ready, Elise? Okay! One and one.
Prepare yourself!
Resounding surge! Healing circle!
After overcoming the Chimeriad, all that stands between them and the Lance is Gaius.
Gaius, for the last time, I will not give you the lance. Will you stand down?
Never.
Gaius, in the name of the Great Spirit, I shall defeat you.
You underestimate me.
And yet, you think you can handle us alone?
I think you're underestimating us.
You're all getting ahead of yourselves. Witness what humans are truly capable of.
You don't scare us!
Tiger Blade! Red, not yet! Awaken! The Inferno cries out into oblivion! Absolute domination!
I'm sorry, everyone.
Not yet. You're quite formidable.
And you are no less than I expected. Nevertheless,
The battle reaches a stalemate, with neither side willing to give up. That is, until Ivar arrives and activates the lance.
who dares?
Ivor to the rescue!
Ivor? Why are you here?
Lady Mila, once your powers are restored, you'll be able to give that pretender a serious smiting! Now the power of the four great spirits shall be revived!
Instead of releasing the four great spirits, the lance creates a giant rift, as an army of airships, accompanied by a mysterious spirit, attack the lands.
I was mistaken all along. And that means that the lance was never a weapon at all.
What the hell is going on?
I've finally done it.
It turns out, Gilland is not only the true mastermind of the lance, but he used the spirit Celsius to assassinate Noctigal and seize power. To make matters worse, Gilland is also the secret leader of Exodus. With a common enemy in Gilland, Gaius and the Chimeriad join forces with Jude and Mila to fight back enemy forces.
Why are you doing this?
Go to sleep. You'll just complicate things. We will settle our score later. Maxwell is the one they're after. Take her and flee! What do you think you're doing? I told you to go!
But we can't just leave Elise!
Your Highness! I have a confession to make, and an apology. It is about your parents. The bandit who killed them. It was me. I am afraid I will no longer be able to protect you. Forgive me, child, and live on. Manalo! Full power!
Even Zhao's sacrifice isn't enough to hold back Gillen's army, as the team is separated among the wreckage. Jude is pulled into a crater, awakening in a cold and snowy land. Standing before him, among the icy terrain, is the spirit Muse.
Please do not be alarmed, Jude. I am the spirit Muse. I am here on Maxwell's orders.
Mila's orders? Tell me where she is.
I must apologize. I have drained a great amount of mana. I am unable to use my full power.
Now traveling together, Jude can summon Muse in battle, as he searches for a way back to the others.
It's not working? Hit! All right! Now! Not yet! All right! I can still do better. I wonder if the others went in here.
I can't help you with that one.
Deep within a cavern, Jude is reunited with Alvin and Elise.
What, no happy to see you?
Hey, Jude, I missed you so much!
Good to see you too, Tipo.
Together, they travel deeper through the cave system, encountering fierce monsters.
Monster!
I'll handle him.
I won't hold back!
Got it.
Tipo, get in! Now, Demon Fist, running around!
No brakes?
It's not working?
You owe me. No brakes?
Oh, that was way too scary! I'm glad you're safe, Tipo.
Oh yeah, I'm glad too.
Really? You tried to use him as bait.
Eventually, Jude, Alvin, and Elise re-emerge back outside, just beyond the city limits of Kambalar. Meanwhile, Mila passes out in the aftermath of war, hearing a distant and disembodied voice.
Protect the schism.
What?
If the schism is lost, nothing will stand between the world and Spyrex.
After awaking, Mila searches the nearby area until she finds Leia and Rowan.
That voice. I swear I've heard it before. A long time ago. Huh.
Mila!
Together, the three of them fight their way towards the others.
How could this be? Calm yourself. Leia, please provide support.
You got it! Let's do this!
Understood.
Fatal detonation!
Always one step ahead. You're open.
At the grounds of the temple, just outside Kambalar, the full team is reunited. Here, Muse reveals herself to be Mila's sister, much to everyone's surprise.
This may be our first time speaking true. Yet we are both spirits born into this world at nearly the same time.
Why did you appear before Jude?
Because you summoned me before him, or rather, your powerful feelings for him summoned me.
Attention. Attention. I am Gillen. You have my most sincere apologies for forcibly occupying your city. Please understand that subjugation is not our goal. Such extreme measures were only necessary to prevent an apocalyptic war between two superpowers.
Soon, Gillen makes a move, no longer hiding in the shadows, as Exodus occupies Convalar. Left with no other choice, the team decides that Gillen must be taken out, and to do so, a fragile alliance is formed with Gaius.
Tell us what your purpose is for bringing us here.
We will stand and fight against those invaders. If you intend to challenge them yourselves, we won't attempt to stop you.
Before the team can act, Gaius demands clarity on the schism.
I want you to tell us what you know about the schism.
2 millennia ago, I cast the spirit art, Schism. It created a new world and sealed it away. That world is yours. It is known as Riza Maxia.
That implies the existence of another world outside the schism, does it not?
Yes. And that world is called Olympius. I was gravely mistaken about the Lance of Kresnik's true purpose. Exodus convinced Noctigal that it was a weapon, but all along they were plotting to create a device that would dispel the schism.
All Exodus ever wanted was to go home. Back home to Olympius. It's all we've wanted for more than 20 years since we became trapped in Riza Maxia. We needed to find a way to either break through the schism or dispel it completely.
But in order to dispel the schism, they would have to find a way to eliminate its creator.
It turns out that 20 years ago, Mila created a barrier between Riza Maxia and another world, known as Olympius. The true nature of the Lance is to destroy this barrier. Alvin's real identity is revealed. He, and all members of Exodus, are originally from Olympius, and simply want to return home. But Gillen's ultimate goal is to siphon mana from those within Riza Maxia to power the Spyrexes of Olympius. To reach Gillen, the plan is to commandeer an airship, so the team rests in preparation for the next day. Now the next morning, the two teams split up and make their move on the palace.
I have no intention of sneaking into my own castle.
We shall march up the main road and reclaim it.
Jude, do you know what you have to do?
Of course. I have to help Mila win. It's that simple.
Then let's go.
While Gaius and the Chimeriad attack from the ground, Jude and Mila's team take the high ground, allowing them to board the enemy airship.
We must commandeer the bridge.
Come on, how many soldiers does this tub carry?
The enemy presence on deck the airship is a never-ending onslaught, standing in their way. No matter how many are taken out, more seem to appear, until out of nowhere, Ivar makes his triumphant return.
You think I'm just gonna let you play the hero? Gangway!
This time, his presence is somewhat welcome, as he attempts to control the ship, but as usual, he creates more chaos than help.
Ivor, set us down on the ground.
What do you think I'm trying to do? Fly loop-de-loops? This button maybe? No? This must be it.
So, spin! Bam! And spin! You ready for this? So, celebration! All right!
We'll take over from here.
Eventually, the airship is conquered, and the team prepares for its assault on Gillen's headquarters, the Zenithra. While traveling to the Zenithra, Jude and Mila continue to tiptoe around their unspoken feelings for each other, fearing it will distract from the mission. Their conversation is cut short before it really even begins, as the Zenithra is now within reach and smashed into, allowing the team to infiltrate. Enemy reinforcements attack from the skies with an unrelenting assault, forcing Muse to lose patience and strike them down.
Naughty children must learn. Play nice.
From here, the team splits with Gaius and moves deeper through the Zenithra.
We will put a stop to their plans right here. Our targets are Gilland and the Lance of Kresnik.
I shall join Gaius's capable crew.
What?
Think you can fill Zhao's shoes in the Chimeriad?
Easily.
Shockingly, Ivar seems to have found something else to simp for, as he joins the Chimeriad. Meanwhile, Alvin reveals the reason those in Olympias rely on Spyrix is because they don't have mana lobes.
We can't wield spirit arts. We lack the ability to manipulate mana.
So you use Spyrixes instead?
Exactly.
The Zenithra is another massive dungeon-like fortress to fight through, with hostile and dangerous foes around every corner. After fighting their way through enemy lines, Gilland is confronted, where he reveals Celsius's true nature.
What a pleasant surprise. How considerate of you to deliver Maxwell right to me. Tell me, Alfred Vincent, why is it that you have betrayed us?
It's simple. Because the truth is, I've always despised you.
I see, so you're Maxwell. You look quite a bit different now.
Be quiet! Who told you to speak? My servant here is hardly your garden variety type spirit. She's actually a Spyrite.
What?
We used boosters to recreate the spirit Celsius from the spirit fossil in which she lay dormant. She is the physical manifestation of a spirit art itself.
Determined to stop Gilland once and for all, the team takes him on in battle.
It's time I got rid of you once and for all!
Funny. I was just thinking the same thing.
I won't let you harm Master.
Out of our way.
Mila, wait!
Jude's right. We should not underestimate Celsius.
This is my ultimate creation! Taste true power and die!
I knew this!
Not yet.
Strike!
Forgive me, Master.
Strike!
Final Fury!
Spyrites are different from Spyrix devices. They allow us to wield incredible power without consuming spirits. Olympias is overflowing with people and technology, and we need Spyrites to sustain ourselves.
What are you talking about?
Brought to his knees, Gilland reveals the fate of Olympias if his plan is not fulfilled, and ultimately, he succumbs to the ramifications of his ambition.
Hey, are you okay?
My death
is not going to change the fate of Remaxia. Our plan can proceed so long as the schism exists. Everything you've done is for nothing.
With Gillen's death, Mila reunites with the four great spirits, but before she can destroy the Lance of Kresnik, an intense spirit art overpowers everyone in the room.
Good to see you all again.
Art.
It hurts! Make it stop!
Did Gillen set a trap for us?
Come on! Use your arts for crying out loud!
I can't! It's far too powerful!
This is nothing I can't handle.
Left with no other option, Mila sacrifices herself to save her friends and dispel the schism.
This can't happen! Mila! Don't do it!
Please reconsider! Can't do this! Mila! If you leave us, then what? You can't!
Farewell. Goodbye, Jude.
Days later, Jude wallows in depression, as he can't come to terms with Mila's death. Since the encounter on the Zenithra, the team has gone their separate ways, and Alvin has disappeared. That is, until he emerges from the shadows. Hired to assassinate Jude, Alvin was promised transportation back to Olympias, as the aftermath of Mila's actions and Muse's betrayal are revealed.
Muse. Mila's big sister. After everything that happened, she attacked us.
After all, anybody who learns about the schism will have to die. It is my mission.
While Jude emotionally shuts down, Alvin lashes out in violence, both dealing with their guilt in their own way, feeling like everything they fought for was meaningless in the end.
Come on!
Hey!
The only one not feeling sorry for themselves is Leia, who protects Jude from Alvin. With Alvin in hot pursuit, Leia drags the pathetically withdrawn and limp Jude away from danger, but Alvin is unrelenting in his chase.
I won't let you hurt him! I can't let you do this!
It's over! You've got nowhere left to run!
No, it's not over! Open your eyes already! Damn you, Alvin!
Every damn thing we did was pointless!
Uncaring that his best friend is fighting for her life and being shot at right before his eyes, Jude withdraws into his own thoughts. Finally, Leia is able to snap the sad sack of crap out of his despair, but it is too little, too late.
Thank you so much, Leia.
I didn't mean to. Alvin! Jude, this is your fault!
Rather than use his medical training to heal his dying friend, Jude's priorities are still out of whack, as he punches Alvin into submission instead. Miraculously, Leia is going to be okay, no thanks to Jude, as Alvin was a bad shot under the circumstances. Reinvigorated with a new mission and appreciation for Mila's sacrifice, Jude decides to search for the real Maxwell.
Remember what Muse said? Mila was just the bait to protect the schism. That would mean someone else was using Mila as a decoy.
It wasn't Muse?
No, it couldn't have been.
Reunited with the rest of the team, except Alvin, they all travel together once again. Now in Fenmont, the team meets with Gaius to figure out a way to get to Muse, and hopefully, the real Maxwell. Having united the lands of Rize Maxia under his single rule, Gaius plans to recover the lands of Kresnik to wage war on Olympias. As the lance is pulled from the depths of the ocean, Muse arrives and immediately attacks.
Time to clean up. I'll slaughter every last one of you.
Muse, stop this right now! How about this?
I'll rip you apart.
Let's go!
This can't be. Phew, that was really close.
We stopped her somehow.
She didn't seem like her usual self.
All I am doing is...
All I'm trying to do is protect Rize Maxia, that's what!
I mean, how does what you're doing protect Rize Maxia?
How am I supposed to know?
So you are acting under order.
Muse is defeated with ease, as her strength is waning and her mind is scattered, struggling without clear guidance from Maxwell. Unfortunately, Muse flees capture and disappears with Gaius closely behind. The only potential lead on their location takes the team to Nia Khera, where Ivar blocks the path to Gaius. Jude admits his feelings for Mila, knowing Ivar feels the same.
I had a sacred duty to protect Lady Mila. I'm special! Special, I tell you!
Neither of us are special. Not yet anyway, Ivar.
What did you say?
You loved her too. If I really were special, then maybe I might have actually been able to save her. I'm sorry.
Frustrated, but understanding of Jude's drive, Ivar allows them to pass. With Ivar out of the way, the team fights their way towards Muse and Gaius. After a little while, Agria and Pressa stand in the way, and to make matters worse, they are accompanied by Alvin.
What are you doing here?
Alvin, we could ask you the same question.
Fair enough.
And I see you're not alone.
Looks like we don't have to play nice anymore. Can't say I'm sad.
That means I get to pound you to a pulp again.
Alvin makes his choice, and despite some complicated feelings for Pressa, stands against the Chimeriad.
Pressa.
I'm sorry, Al, but not even you will get past us.
Either we do our job, or we wind up in the trash again.
Al, it's time I end that miserable life of yours.
Sorry, but I can't let that happen.
As if you have a choice in this matter. Except...
Come forth, almighty spirits! Dragon Maroon! Enjoy your final breath.
Aren't you tired of hearing yourself talk?
That's enough. No one is getting past here, plain and simple.
You heard her. Prepare to die.
An unfortunate side effect.
Sorry! Damn it! You have to be kidding me.
Al. I'm glad we could be together again. Even if it was only for a little while.
Pressa,
I'm happy for you, Al. Open your eyes. Now you've found your place as well.
Pressa!
Adding to Alvin's woes, Pressa falls to her death, while Agria is caught at the last second. But she chooses death and a spiteful send-off. Forgiven for what feels like the 100th time, Alvin is allowed to accompany the team, but the decision isn't unanimous.
Jude, don't let that big fat liar come with us! He'll just stab us in the back again!
You don't exactly hide your feeling.
No, she doesn't! Because Elise is a good and honest girl!
It's strange. It's hard to believe how fast that kid has grown up already. He really hates me now, doesn't he?
Found before the team is a strange channeling circle-like portal. They take a leap of faith and venture into the unknown. After yet another leap into the unknown, the team emerges at the temporal crossroads, and sitting before them is the real Maxwell.
I am Maxwell, Lord of the Spirits. I never thought humans would reach this place.
We've come a long way to ask you something. We want you to tell us about Mila.
We heard that you used Mila as bait. Can you tell us why?
She taught me to think about many things. About power, and what I must do. And then she died. That's when I finally realized what I should do. What I have to do.
And what is that?
Destroy the schism. It's the only way to save both Riza Maxia and Olympius.
Fool. The outside is overflowing with Spyrexes. Do you wish to destroy all of Riza Maxia?
Jude reveals to Maxwell his desire to destroy the schism, but this doesn't jive with Maxwell's vision. Despite this, Maxwell reluctantly reveals the reason behind his deception.
2 millennia ago, Spyrex appeared in this world. Spirits perished. Nature withered and died. Humans began following the path of annihilation. So I saved all the spirits and animals I could, and I gathered humans born with the ability to produce mana. It was then I created Riza Maxia and sealed them all inside it to provide a haven from the Spyrex. The world is an ark that must sail until Olympius falls. No one may disembark until then.
Riza Maxia is Maxwell's priority, as he deems Olympius misguided and a lost cause.
I had my human allies warn them that Spyrex would bring nothing but annihilation. Yet the humans persisted in its use. Furthermore, once they realized that the spirits in their world were going extinct, they took drastic measures. They launched their assault upon Riza Maxia. I cannot leave this place, so I created Muse as my replacement to eradicate any intruders.
And yet, Some folks snuck right in under your nose.
And those folks were Exodus?
A clever lot. They avoided my detection and went into hiding. So I came up with a plan. Exodus knew that if I were to die, my schism would die with me. I realized that with the proper bait, I could lure my prey out of hiding.
Unable to leave the realm, Muse was created to destroy those that stood in the way. In need of a way to lure out Exodus, Maxwell created Mila and told her that she was the true Maxwell. Unbeknownst to her, she was a pawn in Maxwell's game. Enraged by the truth, Jude attacks Maxwell, but he is far too powerful. Driven by Mila's memory, Jude is unwilling to give up, and finally breaks through Maxwell's defenses.
Isn't that right?
Miraculously, standing next to Jude in battle is Mila. Unknown to Jude, or anyone else, Mila's sacrifice led her to the spirit realm, where the 4 great spirits saved her soul, but unfortunately, her memories were lost.
Can't believe the other 3 dragged me into this ridiculous scheme. Huh? You okay?
You appear different. What? Your own name escapes you?
You do not remember. What can we do now? No, forgive me. It is not your fault.
No, ready to roll. So happy to play again. Ready to do our thing?
Through her travels with the 4 great spirits, Mila experiences flashbacks, and fragments of her memory slowly begin to return.
My name's... And you?
I'm Maxwell. Yes, that's right. I'm Mila Maxwell, and I chose to die. But why? I want to be strong. I want to be the Maxwell that he adores.
What does Maxwell have to fear?
So that's what it was. I've become afraid. Afraid of loss.
My primary mission was the eradication of Exodus. And as for Mila, she was Lord Maxwell's bait to lure Exodus into the open. He realized that Exodus had designs to take his life. So he made you believe you were Maxwell in the flesh. Your mission, the one you felt so obligated to fulfill as Maxwell, it was a lie, a fabrication to be more accurate. You were never Maxwell. And furthermore, the 4 great spirits here were under Lord Maxwell's orders. They raised you, a human girl forged in the crucible of the elements, as Maxwell. They brainwashed you into accepting your mission, Mila. You were abandoned by Maxwell from the very start, and your trusted 4 have been using you from the beginning.
Must you really tell her this?
My, you willingly participated, and yet now you wish to pretend it never happened?
No one said that.
We shall decide what we do from now on.
We shall follow our own hearts when choosing whether to obey or disobey our master's orders.
You think so too, right?
But memories are gone forever when they're erased. She will never be Mila again. Tell me I speak the truth.
The answer to your question is negative. This ball of light contains a soul's former information. It is a miraculous art, able to restore memory and personality.
In the end, we did what we came to do. We have found a way to restore Mila's memory.
Carry this light to the summit of the Neokera Hollowmont.
After traveling to the summit of the Hollowmont, the four great spirits restore Mila's memory, and she appears before Jude's side at the temporal crossroads.
Your heart won't stop pounding, will it? Now do you see?
Ridiculous! Look at yourself, fool. You can barely even stand up. Do you really think you have the strength to resist me?
Remember why I chose to die. Just who are you?
Isn't that right? Mila?
Jude!
With Mila are the four great spirits as they fight against their master. Against a combined effort, Maxwell is no match in battle.
There is nothing to fear, even the great Maxwell.
How can this be?
Nothing is impossible with Mila. You were the only one that didn't see that, Maxwell.
Flare bomb!
Please keep them away.
Hail Jester!
Flare bomb!
Gather forth the origins of time and space. Meteor storm!
Energize!
Cyclone!
Star!
Farewell! It's over!
Okay.
Illumination
Thanks.
Behold the power of the spirits!
All beginnings must end. Let it be by my hand! Elemental mastery!
The good vibes of victory are short-lived, as Gaius appears, ready to take the position as God for himself.
I have grown weary of constantly being at the mercy of human hearts.
Maxwell.
If you wish to abdicate your throne as Riza Maxius God, then I shall sit upon it in your stead.
A mere human to replace me as my equal? How absurd. You are not worthy at all.
It is not a question of being worthy. It is a question of actually being willing and able.
What choice did I have? After all, you refused to tell me what I should do, now didn't you?
Muse, have you lost your mind?
I cannot allow you to destroy the schism!
Maxwell, you shall serve as the cornerstone of your own world! Muse, come to me.
Why are you doing this? Gaius!
For the sake of those who were killed, I will go to Olympias. And you shall return to Riza Maxia, where you cannot interfere!
Come on, you gotta be kidding me!
Still determined to destroy Olympias, Gaius creates a giant rift, and everyone is sucked in, re-emerging in a strange land. It turns out, this new world is Olympias, with the team under the care of Balin, Alvin's cousin.
But where are we?
This is Balin's residence.
Who's that?
My cousin. You know, the one in Olympias. I could have sworn I mentioned him before.
So that must mean...
We made it to Olympias!
Rise and shine. How are you feeling?
Not bad.
I'm fine. Balin, I presume?
Yep, aka the guy who saved your butts.
Not that it was a dramatic rescue or anything. Running into you was pure luck. Feel free to shower me with gratitude, though.
As they explore Olympias, the team learns that not only are Spyrex used to treat devastating medical issues, but the source of these miracle treatments is none other than Dr. Mathis. Although this city is strange compared to Rashagal, with no spiritual presence, it is not as evil as once thought, with complicated social and governmental hardships of their own.
Is it because they're using Spyrex?
More likely because there aren't any spirits.
Exactly. As the spirits became scarce, all signs of nature withered with them. Olympias is in its death throes.
So this world needs spirits.
With a better understanding of the people of Olympias, Jude decides that he is not leaving until he can help both worlds, so the team devises a plan of action. Mila vows to protect both humans and spirits as the team heads to Helioborg.
We need to head to Helioborg.
She's got a point. Any place working on Spyrex research is probably involved in the Otherworld reactor plan.
What's happening?
Helioborg is under attack!
What?
You should turn around and leave. It's not safe here. I just don't understand why anyone would attack the Spyrex Research Center. Who's behind the attack?
We have no idea. The attackers were using calculatrix without Spyrexes. How is that even possible?
But before they can leave the city, they discover the research center is already under attack, as Gaius is making his move. Now, the team fights through the harsh and monster-filled terrain of the wilds and sprawling industrial complex that is Helioborg.
Leia! Not yet!
Rowan! Please provide support. Please provide support.
Rowan!
Please provide support.
Windlands!
Nice.
Right there.
High five!
Like this?
All right!
You sure like this kind of stuff.
Deep within the structure, the team discovers that Gilland was creating Spyrites, and a new one was just recently activated by Gaius.
We were wondering when you'd show up.
Interesting. I never expected to find you here.
So you've come to Olympias after all.
That leaves us with no choice but to eradicate every last Spyrex from this world.
So that really is your plan?
As long as Spyrexes exist, the threat of Olympias exploiting Riza Maxia remains.
We will safeguard the schism until the last Spyrex is destroyed. Then, we shall unite the two worlds.
With vastly different views on the future of the world, Gaius and Jude are at an impasse, neither willing to give in to the other. Gaius leaves with Muse, while the remnants of Volt are used to save Balin, who explains the nature of Spyrites.
In simple terms, you've all seen spirit fossils, right? If one of you Riza Maxia folks pours mana into one, voila! A Spyrite is born from it.
How strange.
The only catch is you need a booster.
What? Wait, did you just say booster?
Yep. If someone with a booster pumps mana into a spirit fossil, the calculatrix art inside takes physical form. And that's how you make a Spyrite.
Does that mean Spyrites don't kill spirits when they're used?
Pretty much. They're fueled by the mana stored inside spirit fossils, after all.
Balin's research provides a glimpse of hope among the devastation and fighting. Back at Balin's apartment complex, the team comes to terms with the inevitable clash with Gaius for the fate of humanity. Late at night, Gaius speaks with Jude and Mila, offering them one last chance to leave before it is too late, but they have no interest in that.
This is a piece of Muse's power.
The power to slice through space? What of it?
Here, I give you a chance to return to Riza Maxia quietly if you choose to. If you wish to make your dream a reality, then come and face me. I won't run, and I won't hide.
Knowing their fate is at opposite ends of an epic clash, Gaius invites the team to settle things once and for all. The next morning, the team travels to the location where Balin first found them, and using Gaius' gift, they open the portal. Within the temporal crossroads, the team travels towards the dimensional breach that leads to Gaius. To reach Gaius, Wingle must be fought one last time.
Your fickle self-righteousness sickens me. I don't understand what His Highness sees in you. You will die here before you become any further burden to him.
Quickness! Okay? Spirit strength! Elemental
Final Fury!
Ilbert.
At the culmination of battle, Wingle is not only defeated, but his incessant use of a booster proves too much. Thanks to Wingle, the team is separated and must move towards Gaius on their own, where Jude and Mila arrive first.
Hold on.
There is nothing left for us to discuss here. You already know that.
At last, the final battle for the fate of the world is at hand, and a single battlefield can't contain this fight.
I don't think so.
Blade of Heaven! Hit! Let's go! Roger. Final down!
Red! Blade of Heaven! Awaken! The Inferno cries out into oblivion! Absolute domination!
Not yet.
Show me your strength.
Red! Go!
Roger.
Final down! Now! Strike! Final Fury!
Not bad.
Gaius!
Maxwell!
You fools! Why have you come? Muse, grant me strength!
Gaius! Muse!
The time has come. We shall see whose path continues. Into the future!
One by one, the rest of the team arrives to aid Jude and Mila in battle, as they collectively throw everything they have at Gaius.
Bam! And spin! You ready for this? Soul Stoke! Celebration! Alright! Locked on target! Charge complete! Fire! It's gonna hurt! I'm rolled! Carry around!
Open your eyes and witness your final demise! Terminus Pride!
How dare you!
Crescendo! Gracioso! Grand Finale!
Heal! Down towards the light!
Look out! This is true power!
Whirling attack! Okay.
Blade of heaven!
Ruination phase!
That all? Is it still not enough?
Maxwell!
Once again, it's all gone. I've lost everything.
Finally, after a long and hard-fought battle, Gaius is defeated, as Mila utilizes the four great spirits to destroy the Lance of Kresnik once and for all. Despite his insistence on inevitably rising to power once more, both Gaius and Muse are given a peace offering.
If living alone is too painful for you, then come join us.
Thank you.
I see that you have made up your mind.
Yes.
Mila. What are you talking about?
I have decided to become Maxwell.
To the team's heartbreak, Mila decides to take on the role of Maxwell, Lord of Spirits, but this means goodbye once again. Although they are upset, they understand her decision, and accept her destined role in the universe is to protect both humans and spirits.
I'm ready.
Jude and Mila acknowledge their feelings by holding hands, as Mila's mission is finally complete, and the story comes to an end.
I will be okay.
Chasing
I got your letter. But I can't say that I have very much to report.
What a big knucklehead. Drinks are on you now.
Well, maybe one thing. A friend invited me to start a business with him. We're thinking of ways to connect Riza Maxia and Olympias. Doesn't sound like me though, huh?
I have big news! I'm no longer pursuing nursing. So for now, I'm helping out at my family's lodge. But I do have a dream now.
I'm sorry I sat on the stool.
I want to settle down and start a family that cares for each other, just like Mom and Dad. Sleep tight. Ellie! Your friends are here! Okay, I'm coming!
Gaius awaits the day when the promise we made to him becomes a reality. For my part, I am enjoying my new life here. This is what I was meant to do.
Mila. Huh?
For the Platinum Trophy, the progression is pretty straightforward. Aside from completing the game with each starting character, the basic premise will be to reach certain thresholds in a wide variety of different areas. These include things such as encountering different types of enemies, obtaining unique items, completing sub-events, viewing skits, opening treasure boxes, gathering random treasures, discovering a Freed's treasures, trading jet black feathers, learning new skills, upgrading all shops to level 100, defeating rare monsters, exploiting elemental weaknesses, performing linked arts, performing chained linked arts, utilizing auto items, eating food items, and performing each character's unique abilities in battle, both active and as a linked partner. Be sure to mix up your controlled fighter, linked partner, and use a wide variety of combinations in battle to complete a bunch of tasks along the way. None of these are difficult on their own, but some will prove tricky if you are not careful. For example, completing sub-events will require some very specific guidelines to be followed to ensure you don't progress the story too far. If you fail too many sub-events, you won't be able to go back later and complete them, so you will have to start the story over from the start. Some requirements are seemingly random or out of place, making you backtrack across the map for no real reason. Brief skits will hint at ways to progress your active sub-events, but a guide is definitely useful to avoid repeated playthroughs. Another example is opening random treasures. This would seem like you could just keep reloading an area to farm for the trophy, but these do have to be unique locations. It is most important to be thorough throughout the game, but especially when in one-off areas, such as the Spirit Realm with Mila or the post-game dungeon. When encountering different monsters, be sure to fight all of them at least once in these areas, since you won't be able to go back to them later. Upgrading all shops to level 100 will take massive amounts of donations, but an easy way to get these is to upgrade a single shop to earn the trophy, then just reload your save file to get your materials back, and donate to the next shop until you get each of the trophies. To make things easier, a clear save file will be stored once you complete the game. This will then allow the carryover of some categories into a New Game Plus playthrough, so not everything will have to be done with a single character. You can check your progress at any point in time in the pause menu, and be sure to create multiple different save files just in case you want to go back. Other than reaching the indicated thresholds, all that is left to complete is the post-game dungeon to defeat the Golden Mage Knight. Overall, Tales of Xillia was an excellent adventure with unique and memorable characters that are the driving force behind the complicated yet compelling narrative. While the story was a bit confusing at times, it really benefited from the second playthrough, as everything came together nicely when you already knew how events would play out. It was great to get the perspective of each of the characters. I caught little details I may have overlooked previously, and got a better appreciation and understanding of each character's hardships. Throughout this long and complex journey, each character grows up before your eyes, discovering their place in the universe and coming to terms with their destiny. Jude is a highly intelligent and gifted medical student with a naive view of the world. Although he is not much younger than Mila, he is treated as if he is a child at times, due to his innocent, do-gooder tendencies. Ridiculed by his father, Jude tries to find his purpose in life, while proving to everyone that he is mature and capable of protecting those he cares for. Grounded in his dedication to helping Mila, Jude grows up immensely through the journey, understanding the world is far more complicated and darker than he would like. Fighting is not for joy, but for a purpose, a necessity of the circumstances around him. However, while Jude's father was harsh, he is ultimately proven right, as Jude shuts down after Mila's death. He reacts in a childish manner, detaching emotionally and wallowing in self-pity, unwilling to move forward and embracing his guilt. It isn't until he comes to his senses and stands up to Maxwell and Gaius that he fully stands on his own, confident in himself and his beliefs, now a man, willing to fight for those he cares for, no matter what. Mila begins as a robotic and emotionless machine, driven by her single focus to complete her mission. Everyone around her is either an aid to her cause or a hindrance to its success. However, over time she begins to experience more human feelings of friendship, compassion, and love, but she doesn't allow these to get in the way of her duties. Without the use of the four great spirits, Mila is forced to rely on her inner strength and those around her, particularly Jude. Although she does appear to have feelings for Jude, she doesn't embrace this until her mission is fulfilled, and she truly becomes Maxwell, Lord of Spirits. Alvin seems to be a sketchy and self-absorbed mercenary, determined to help the highest bidder as he sees fit. Over time, more of his background is developed, showing that there is far more beneath the surface. Caring for his sick mother, he is actually driven by his desire to protect and help her. Even though she no longer remembers him, he ensures she is comfortable and cared for. At times, he struggles with his feelings of camaraderie as they get in the way of serving Exodus, an essential means to provide for his mother. He sacrifices a relationship with Pressa and feels immense guilt over Mila's death, showing deep down he yearns for friendship. As an abused and orphaned child, Elise is shy and closed off to those around her. Her true thoughts manifest through Tipo, although it doesn't seem she is initially aware that this is happening. Through her bonds with Mila, Drizel, and others, she begins to open up, allowing herself to feel pain and heal. This causes her to lash out at times, but she quickly apologizes and tries to be better. Just wanting a family that cares for her, Elise has finally found her true home. I will admit, I was disappointed to find out that Tipo wasn't actually alive, as he was one of my favorite characters. Providing comic relief and zany moments of lightheartedness, Tipo was a necessary break from the darker themes. Unfortunately, as Elise grows up, accepting that she is no longer a child, she puts Tipo away, confident in herself and her abilities to express to others how she feels inside. Seemingly just a butler, Rowan was once the master strategist to Noctigal, but differences in opinion turned these once great friends into bitter enemies. Guilty over his choice to leave Noctigal behind, Rowan struggles with his responsibilities. A gifted leader of men, his ability to lecture jutsu others into backing down or following orders shows a natural skill and command. After coming to terms with events that are out of his control, Rowan fully embraces his destiny as the conductor, inspired by and determined to do right by Lord Klein. As a nurse, Leia's drive is to help others even if it puts herself at risk. Inspired by Mila, she is determined to be so much more. Although goofy and seemingly naive, Leia is actually the most mature and grounded, bringing food to Jude knowing he will just smash it on the floor, and pulling him to safety when Alvin attacks. She is willing to take a bullet for her friends, but does struggle with those unwilling to change. She so badly wanted to see the good in Agria and help her, but you can't help those that don't want saving, something she struggled mightily to accept. Even the villains were complex and memorable characters. Agria was hilariously unapologetic and somewhat goofy, but she stayed true to herself, choosing to die rather than be saved by someone she despised. Pressa was just sad, as there was far more to her past with Alvin, and in the end, his efforts to save her were too little, too late. Zhao seemed like a brute, holding Elise captive, but he really tried to keep her safe, atoning for the murder of her parents. In the end, he died for that cause. Wingle never wavered from his loyalty to Gaius, and ultimately, his use of a booster to aid Gaius' effort was too much to bear. Gaius was steadfast in his ways, and even if you disagreed with his actions, you couldn't deny that he was always acting in the way he felt was best for his people. Unlike Noctigal, who was an arrogant and self-righteous leader, believing everyone was beneath him and existed to serve him, Gaius chooses to rule the weak, believing it is his duty to serve them. The Chimeriad serve as a mirror image of Jude and Mila's team. Although they view the world differently, they are each as loyal and unwavering in their support for each other. There is a level of respect between the groups, and in the end, the conflict between Gaius and Jude isn't personal, it's just business. The world of Rize Maxia and Olympias are two completely different, yet not so different worlds, that are caught up in the game that Maxwell is playing. The everyday citizens just try to live their lives the best they can, but things can't be that simple. In general, the game was a long and slowly developed story that really ramps things up in the later chapters. Although I appreciated the extra details and gaps that got filled in by playing as each character, I could have done without an entirely second playthrough. I would have rather just alternated at times, playing between Jude and Mila, but it is what it is. The open world environments were brightly colored and vivid areas to explore, each with a unique elemental themed spirit climb. Exploration and collecting treasure was a simple process, but it could get repetitive and a bit boring at times. Some of the trophy-related thresholds were far more than they needed to be, making you grind for hours. I was extremely thorough in my playthroughs and still had to grind for way longer than I had any desire to do so. On the bright side, the combat system, with its linking ability, was a really fun mechanic. Customization options and formation changes allowed for endless possibilities and strategies to try out, keeping the gameplay feeling fresh. With individual abilities, skills, and spirit arts, both for your active and linked partner, combat was an engaging and rewarding system. The only drawback was the repetitive dialogue as teammates activated abilities in battle, but overall, it was a fast-paced, action-packed, and fun experience.
Go, Tipo! Sharing is caring!
Demon Fit!
Go, Tipo! Sharing is caring! Go, Tipo! Sharing is caring!
Now!
I'm here! Go, Tipo! Sharing is caring!
I recommend this game if you are a fan of the Tales games, as this is an excellent entry in the series that is beautifully remastered for the PlayStation 5. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time for Platinum Review number 69.
This sucks.